Chapter 1. Good and Bad Surprises. Hello, Celestial Lion Facility. Alex Ambrose answered the store phone. I need a box of condoms and 2 packs of tissues in room 1302 at the Sheraton South River Hotel. Hurry. The caller hung up. Alex nodded. People will never show up ready. He packed up, put on a raincoat, and rode his electric bike toward the Sheraton Hotel on the south bank of the river. It was 9 o'clock in the evening, and it was raining heavily, and the pants and shoes soon became large and heavy. Out of respect, the goods were still dry, but he did not dare to delay any longer, so he ran to the hotel. When he reached room 1302, he knocked on the door, and it quickly opened. Hello, here's your... Alex was stunned and fell silent. The lady in front of him was none other than his beloved sweetheart. He wore a white cloak, his long, dark few hairs visible in his form. The faint smell of gel and shampoo was assaulting his nose. Kathy, what are you doing here? He looked at her in disbelief, still feeling something. What are you doing here? Cotty asked. His heart broke, and he took a small step into the room. His mind went blank, and then started wandering. What is wrong? Another boy wearing a robe and slippers walked up to the door, and Alex recognized him immediately. You dare to touch my girl? Alex can't hold back the anger welling up inside him and charges at Billy, determined to teach him a lesson. Stop! Katie steps in front of Alex. After a brief panic, he manages to regain some control. Her secret lover had found out about her faith. There was no point in trying to hide it. He looked straight at her. Alex, we need to separate. Break up. Alex was stunned. He looked at Kathy with wide eyes. Kathy, we've been together for over a year. Are you going to break up with me now? Yeah, we need to go our separate ways. She maintained constant eye contact with him and spoke with intense indignation. Are you surprised? You have no money, Alex. You can barely buy even the cheapest necessities. We never have anything nice. As long as I'm with you, people will always laugh at me, and that's not the life I want. I'm too good to live in poverty like this. I was too gullible when I was in my freshman year, and I let myself be with a loser like you. She hugs Billy's arm and tells Alex, Billy is my boyfriend now. From now on, I want nothing to do with you. Don't bother me again. Well, looks like you're his goodbye now. Billy looked at Alex with a coquettish grin. Alex, standing there in a raincoat with mud stains on his pants and shoes, felt like Kathy was right. He was a complete loser. Billy took the plastic bag from her hand and took out the box of condoms. He waved it at Alex and laughed. I'm staying at a nice hotel. My girlfriend's ex brought me condoms, and you're all alone. Of course you helped me out. Why are you still here? Kathy scolds Alex. No, it's good. He didn't get offended. Maybe you'd like to see me kill him, huh, Kathy? Give a woman what she wants, scoffed Billy. Alex is completely lost. He slowly turned and left the room. Brother, you are not even taking the money? Hey, cool. I've got a girlfriend and a gift. It felt great to see Alex slump down, sad, as Billy closed the door behind him. When Alex left the hotel, it was raining harder than ever. He took off his raincoat, allowing the cold rain to drench his entire body and help clear his head. Kathy had abandoned him because she believed he had no money. It should be a pleasure to lose such a materialistic woman, so why should he be sad? His phone was vibrating in his pocket. Alex takes it out and takes a look at it, but stops when he sees the number. His whole body was trembling while reading the text. After a review, the Ambrose family has decided that their son, Alex, has met the conditions required to be entitled to his inheritance. Starting today, the control of his assets will be returned to him. Bean-sized raindrops fall on the screen, causing the text message to gradually blur out. Alex's mind began to wander. Had it not been for this message, Alex would have almost forgotten his identity as a super-rich kid. Over the past 7 years, his family had been assessing him until they were satisfied that he met their harsh conditions. And now, finally, it was over. Whatever was his possession, it was his claim after all. Alex wakes up early the next morning and heads to the city. In a good mood, he got out of his car and went straight to Metro Skybank in the heart of the wealthiest part of New York's central business district. Many luxury cars were parked around the bank. All the people coming and going in the surrounding square were rich. This was evident from his clothing and demeanor. Alex walked up to the bank door and pushed it open. Ouch! The main door could be opened from both the inside and the outside, and Alex had been a bit careless and pushed it open from the outside. As a result, the door was banged by a long-haired young woman who was on her way out of the building. He quickly apologized. Sorry, I didn't see you. What do you mean, you didn't see me? What am I, invisible? He put his hand on his forehead and looked at her. Metro Skybank differed from most banks in that its customers were almost exclusively upper-class businessmen. Karen knew the young woman was there with her father, but she didn't know why Alex was there. Judging by his looks and age, he was not their usual type of customer. Sir, can I help you? She asked with a polite but forced smile. Alex simply said, I'm here to withdraw money. Withdraw money, the sad woman asked sarcastically at him. Do you have a card? Karen asked, smiling politely. Getting a Metro Sky Bank card has never been easier. Savings of $1 million was the minimum requirement to qualify. Karen was sure that the person in front of her would not have much experience with the bank and would not know their rules. Perhaps he thought that cards from other banks could also come in handy here. No, Alex replied, shaking his head. The woman he accidentally bumped into the door couldn't help but laugh at his honest reply. He was no longer worthy of her attention. Let's go. Her father had gone upstairs, still arranging the documents he was carrying. My dad and I are leaving. The woman shook hands with Karen and then looked at Alex. Young, having someone like this around could damage your bank's reputation and upset your customers. I hope this doesn't happen again. Saying this, he held his father's hand and opened the door. Take care, mister. Scott. Karen followed them for a few steps and watched as they got into a car and left. Turning around, she went back inside, making up her mind to encourage Alex to leave as quickly as possible. No one was standing where Alex was. Oh, where has he gone? She wondered. Is it possible that the child was embarrassed and quietly left?